If you don't understand cap rates, you cannot evaluate a single NNN deal, period. And I see investors get this wrong all the time, even experienced ones. I'm Ted Dowding, the NNN King, $2.25 billion in net lease deals. Today, I'm going to teach you cap rates so clearly that you'll be able to evaluate any NNN deal in under 5 minutes. Here's the formula. Cap rate equals net operating income divided by purchase price. That's it. Let me make it real. Say you're looking at a Dollar General. The annual rent is $90,000. The asking price is 1.2 million. 90,000 divided by 1.2 million equals 7.5%. That is your cap rate. Now, what does that number actually tell you? It tells you your unleveraged return if you paid all cash. A 7.5% cap rate means for every dollar you invest, you're earning 7.5 cents per year in net income. But here's where most investors stop, and they shouldn't. The cap rate alone doesn't tell you whether a deal is good or bad. You have to know what drives the cap rate. Four factors move cap rates. First, tenant credit. Investment grade tenants like Dollar General, CVS, and AutoZone trade at lower cap rates because they're safer. Non-investment grade tenants have higher cap rates because you're taking on more risk. Second, lease term. A Dollar General with 15 years left trades at a lower cap rate than the same building with 3 years left. More years of guaranteed income equals lower cap rate. Third, location. A Walgreens at a hard corner in Miami trades tighter than one on a secondary road in rural Ohio. Fourth, rent bumps. Leases with annual rent increases of 1.5 to 2% are more valuable than flat rent leases. So what are current cap rates looking like? Investment grade single tenant NNN is trading in the 5.5 to 7% range depending on tenant and term. Non-investment grade runs 6.5 to 8.5%. The mistake I see most often, investors chase the highest cap rate without asking why it's high. A high cap rate is not always a gift. Sometimes it's a warning sign. Short lease, weak tenant, poor location. My advice, always underwrite the whole deal. Cap rate is the starting point, not the finish line. Browse real NNN deals with cap rates at nnnworld.com and see exactly how this plays out on live listings. Subscribe for more analysis every week. Let's transact.